No way.
Hey guys, what's up? This is 6631 here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the GAN 356i Carry. So this cube can be bought for $30 off of thecubicle.com and is a 56mm cube. As usual, GAN has their legacy numbering scheme where the first number is the amount of layers it has, 3 and the 356, and the 56 meaning what big it is, in this case 56mm. The Smart Cube feels like a GAN 356M, smooth, a little bit crunchy, and overall pretty good. The M slices do feel a little bit blocky, especially if you're spam turning, so for root solvers, it may not be the cube for you. Doing the H-perm and NB-perm test, the cube is a little bit locky, and I do stutter a little bit on the H-perm, but the NB-perm, if I do the algorithm a little bit more slowly, then I could get it to work, essentially. The corner cutting of this cube is just like the GAN 356M, where it doesn't really cut 45 degrees, but it does cut a little bit beyond line to line. So in general, the corner cutting is ample enough for general speed cubing. For reverse corner cutting, it's just like the 356M again, where it isn't up to par, but it can do whatever you want it to do. Now, under the center cap, you'll find what's essentially a spring wearing a hat. This is sort of like the GES system GAN provides with their other non-smart cubes. Now, the spring wearing a hat system comes in two parts. The hat is the axis distance, or how far the pieces can separate. So this is basically screw tensionings. Meanwhile, the springs determine how easily the pieces can move. So essentially elasticity, how rigid or how flowy you want your cube to feel. Now, taking apart the cube, we can find why the cube doesn't really pass the H-perm and the NB-perm tests. The reason why is that there is a ball core, and inside the ball core is where all the electronics and Bluetooth stuff are handled. So I think this compromise is really okay. I mean, if you want to make a smart cube, you got to put the electronics somewhere, you know. Looking at the corner, you can find that the stock of the corner is pretty short and the foot of the corner is pretty big. Similar thing with the edges, where the part that the corner's foot touches is pretty big. Now, this is because if you're putting a ball core inside a cube and putting all the electronics in there, the mechanism of the cube has to be put somewhere, right? So that is why the foot of the corner and the edge track part is pretty big. And as usual for GAN, they have the magnet capsules and the honeycomb design for easy loop distribution and to make it look pretty cool. I don't know what else to say.
8 seconds.
Even though this smart cube is not rechargeable, the battery life of this cube is, I heard it's 280 hours. I don't exactly know, but from what Mr. Cuber Boss said, if you play with the Smart Cube for an hour every day, it would last a month and a half, I think. However, when it does come time to change the battery of the cube, you have to disassemble the cube to get into the battery panel and change out the battery. It's a little bit of a hassle, but if you're going to have to do that once every like 90-ish days, then it wouldn't be that bad. In terms of connectivity, the only apps that I know that the cube can connect to are Cubast and CubeStation. CubeStation is GAN's Smart Cube app that you can download on your phone. Meanwhile, Cubast is a third-party website where you can connect the GAN iCarry and essentially every other Smart Cube to the computer and cube away. And I'm doing that right now as we speak. Anyways, that is it for my review of the GAN 356i Carry. I think it's a pretty good cube, and big shout out to Mr. Cuber Boss for selling this to me. I really appreciate it. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I hope this video got you interested in buying the cube. Links will be in the description below. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord down in the description below, and I will see you next time. Adios, and enjoy the rest of the solve.
15 seconds.